The Golden Flame Prayer to Open Financial Paths. The golden flame has always been seen in various spiritual and occult traditions as a symbol of enlightenment, abundance, and victory over the darkness of limitation. Imagine for a moment a golden light descending upon you, penetrating your mind, your heart, and every cell of your body. This light is not merely symbolic, it is living, vibrant energy, capable of opening financial pathways, dissolving debts, attracting new opportunities, and aligning your life with the infinite prosperity of the universe. It is about this sacred force that we will discuss today, the Golden Flame Prayer to Open Financial Pathways. Many people spend years struggling with bills, with scarcity, with the feeling that they can never make progress. But the secret lies not only in physical effort, it lies in how you energetically connect with the inexhaustible source of creation. And when you learn to activate this flame, something extraordinary begins to happen. Doors that were closed open, people you never imagined appear to help, ideas emerge in your mind like divine gifts, and money, which previously seemed to slip through your fingers, begins to flow like a steady river. Before we continue, I urge you, like this video, share it with someone who needs prosperity, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any powerful techniques like this. Now take a deep breath, focus your attention on this moment, because the golden flame is about to be awakened in your life. Part 1. The hidden power of the golden flame. The golden flame is described in various traditions as the spiritual energy of divine abundance. In mystical Christianity, it is associated with the wisdom of Solomon, the gold of the temple, and the glory of God manifesting in the form of spiritual and material wealth. In Eastern traditions, gold represents the perfection of enlightenment, the solar energy that gives life, strength, and prosperity. By uniting these two visions, we understand that the golden flame is more than a symbol. It is a vibrational frequency that we can invoke to open paths. Imagine yourself walking down a dark road, full of blockages and stones. Every debt, every financial worry, every fear is like a heavy obstacle impeding your progress. But when you invoke the golden flame, it is as if a torch of light is lit in your hands. This light illuminates the path, dissolves the shadows, and transforms the stones into steps of ascension. You begin to realize that what once seemed impossible to resolve now finds an unexpected solution. That overdue debt finds a means of payment. That business opportunity appears before you. The client you've been waiting for finally shows up. The golden flame prayer is the key to this transformation. It's not just about repeating words mechanically, but about putting emotion, faith, and intention into each sentence. When you pray with the golden flame in mind, you're actually programming your subconscious mind to believe in abundance, while sending a vibrational signal to the universe, which responds with events, people, and circumstances aligned with that energy. In the next section, I will guide you through the prayer itself, revealing each word and the deep meaning of each line, so that it is not just a ritual, but an energetic portal that definitively opens financial pathways. The Prayer of the Golden Flame. Close your eyes for a few seconds and visualize a golden circle around you, as if it were a miniature sun enveloping your entire body. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, repeat mentally or out loud. Golden flame of prosperity, ignite now in my heart, illuminate my financial pathways, dissolve all scarcity, and manifest in my life the divine gold of abundance. Feel each word as if it were an energetic command. Don't think of it as just a pretty prayer. It's a decree, a spiritual call that commands your subconscious mind and the universe to respond in alignment. When you say, "Ignite now in my heart," imagine a small golden flame emerging right in the center of your chest, growing until it becomes a bonfire that warms your soul. As you declare, "Illuminate my financial pathways," Visualize roads opening before you, full of opportunities, doors wide open, and people coming to meet you with unexpected solutions. And when you proclaim, dissolve all scarcity, literally feel as if invisible walls of blockage are disintegrating before the golden light. The prayer can be repeated 3 times in succession every morning and night. The number 3 symbolizes the divine Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, body, mind, and spirit, past, present, and future. When you pray with triple power, you create a spiritual echo that reverberates across the 3 planes of existence, accelerating manifestation. How the golden flame act. Many people believe that money is simply the result of hard work, but the truth is that it's also the result of vibrational alignment. The golden flame acts precisely on this point. It aligns you with the frequency of prosperity. Think of an old-fashioned radio. To hear a station, you need to tune in to the exact frequency. If you're a little too high or too low, you'll hear only noise. This is what happens when your mind is filled with fear, doubt, and scarcity. You're out of the season of prosperity. The golden flame acts like a tuner, adjusting your vibration until you connect with the flow of abundance. In this state, money begins to come from unexpected sources. Maybe a friend returns a forgotten sum, maybe a side hustle comes along, maybe an idea pops into your head and you realize you can turn it into a business. This isn't a random miracle, but the natural result of an aligned mind. Remember, wealth isn't just about having money, but having the ability to continually attract money. A symbolic testimony. Imagine the story of Joanna, a woman who worked hard, but always seemed to have money slipping through her fingers. Debts piled up and her bills never closed. One day, in desperation, she discovered the golden flame prayer. She began practicing it every morning, feeling the golden light in her heart and decreeing abundance. In less than a month, an old client reappeared offering a lucrative project. Soon after, a debt that seemed lost was paid off. Joanna not only managed to escape her suffocation, but also discovered a new strength within herself, the certainty that she was worthy of prosperity. This story is symbolic, but it represents what can happen when you activate this energy. The spiritual depth. In the Bible, gold has always symbolized divine presence. Solomon's temple was covered in gold, not just for show, but as a representation of God's light manifested in matter. Gold is the color of glory, victory, and wealth. When you pray to the golden flame, you are accessing this same archetype of glory. It's not about asking for specific coins or bills, but about connecting to the frequency of unlimited abundance. When this connection occurs, the universe finds ways to fulfill your life. At this moment, close your eyes and say, I am worthy of the golden flame. I am worthy of divine abundance. I am worthy of living without financial limitations. By declaring this, you reprogram old beliefs that said money was dirty, difficult, or inaccessible. You reclaim your divine right to prosper. Reflection and practical action. It's important to understand that the golden flame prayer doesn't replace action, but inspires aligned action. After praying, pay attention to the ideas that arise, the people who cross your path, the opportunities that present themselves. Often, the answer comes in the form of inspiration, a business you can start, a conversation that opens doors, an insight that solves a problem. Prayer opens the spiritual door. You take the physical step. In the midst of this journey, I want to ask you, have you ever experienced a moment when it seemed like everything was blocked and suddenly an unexpected solution appeared? Write in the comments and share your experience. This exchange strengthens collective energy and inspires others who also seek prosperity. The final decree of the night. Before going to sleep, say the golden flame prayer in a soft voice. Golden flame, envelop me in light. Transform my dreams into seeds of prosperity, dissolve all financial fear, and open the doors of the next day with unexpected abundance. Repeat 3 times and fall asleep, visualizing golden bills and coins descending from the sky and landing gently in your hands. This programs your mind to work in tune with abundance while you sleep. The golden flame and the power of forgiveness. Abundance often doesn't flow because we harbor old hurts, resentments, and pain that act like chains tying down our energy. The golden flame, besides opening financial pathways, is also a fire of purification. When you pray, it dissolves not only material debts, but also emotional debts. Say, I now release all who owe me, I release all who have hurt me, and I free myself from the guilt of having failed financially. Golden flame, burn away all the weight of the past within me. This act of forgiveness doesn't mean accepting injustices, but cutting the invisible ties that drain your energy. A person filled with resentment cannot attract prosperity because their vibration is low. But when you forgive, the empty space is filled with golden light, and new flows begin to manifest. The visualization of the inexhaustible source. Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing before a waterfall of liquid gold falling from the sky. This gold is not physical, but pure energy descending directly from the divine heart. Imagine yourself standing beneath this waterfall, feeling each golden drop penetrate your skin, your muscles, your bones, all the way to the core of your soul. Feel the abundance flowing through you, and at the same time, filling a golden cup in your hands. See this cup overflowing and pouring wealth into every area of your life. This visualization is powerful because it trains your subconscious to accept abundance without fear, guilt, or restriction. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes to live in prosperity. The testimony of faith. Once, a man named Carlos was about to give up on his financial life. In debt, tired, and without hope, he heard about the golden flame prayer. Desperate, he decided to practice it. For 21 days straight, morning and night, he repeated with faith, "Golden flame of prosperity, light now in my heart, illuminate my financial paths." On the 22nd day, he received an unexpected call from a former business partner proposing a lucrative partnership. In less than 6 months, Carlos had paid off his debts and rebuilt his life. What seemed impossible was dissolved by faith combined with inspired action. This example shows that the golden flame is not a distant idea, but a real force that responds to those who believe and persist. The flame as a shield. The golden flame not only attracts prosperity, but also protects your resources. Money often comes in, but quickly leaves through unexpected expenses, losses, or mistakes. When you invoke the golden flame, it acts as a shield of light that protects your assets, ideas, and opportunities. Pray like this: Golden flame, seal my work, my finances, and my family. Nothing negative will have power over my prosperity. Everything I earn multiplies, and everything I invest returns multiplied. By making this declaration, you create an energetic barrier that repels scarcity and attracts multiplication. The conclusion and the life lesson. Now that you know the golden flame prayer and its secrets, it's time to put it into practice. It's not enough to simply listen or believe. The golden flame is alive, but it needs to be nourished every day with faith, words, and actions. Remember, prosperity isn't just about having money. It's about living in harmony with the flow of life, knowing that there will always be supply, always open doors. Therefore, commit yourself. Every morning upon waking, invoke the golden flame. Every night before sleeping, surrender your dreams to the golden light. And share this practice with others, because the more hearts are ignited, the brighter the flame shines in humanity. At the end of this video, I want to remind you, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And take this empowering phrase with you. I am the golden flame that opens my financial paths, and nothing can extinguish the light of my prosperity. The golden flame prayer to open financial paths, complete expansion. Close your eyes and imagine for a moment a golden sun that is not in the sky, but within you. A sun that pulsates in your heart, radiating warmth, light, and a sense of quiet power. This sun is the golden flame. It has always been there, but perhaps it has been obscured by clouds of fear, debt, limitations, and beliefs that prosperity is not for you. Today, through this profound prayer and this journey, you will awaken this flame, feel its strength, and realize that there is no blockage so great that it cannot be dissolved by the golden light of abundance. With each word you hear here, let your mind and body relax. Imagine you're sitting before a golden fire. Each spark that rises from this fire washes away worries, debts, hurts, and fears. In return, each ray of light that shines from it brings you confidence, clarity, and abundance. The golden flame is not an empty symbol. It is an archetype present in different traditions. In Christianity, it appears in the glory of God, reflected in the gold of the temple. In Buddhism, it manifests in the golden glow of enlightened beings. In Hinduism, it is in the sacred fire of the sun that sustains life. In all these paths, gold symbolizes wealth, light, and power. By praying with the golden flame, you are not just praying, you are reconnecting with an ancient energy that has always been used to open doors and bring prosperity. Now take a deep breath and repeat mentally, golden flame of prosperity, light now in my heart, illuminate my financial paths, dissolve all scarcity and manifest in my life the divine gold of abundance. As you repeat, imagine that with each word, a wave of gold washes over your mind. Worries dissolve like smoke, blockages fall like broken chains, and you begin to feel that you are not small, not limited, not destined for lack. On the contrary, you are a child of abundance, an heir of light, worthy of prosperity. You may have often heard phrases like, money doesn't fall from the sky, or you're not supposed to be rich. These phrases were seeds of scarcity planted in your mind. But the golden flame is the force that burns these dry seeds and makes flowers of abundance bloom in your inner garden. You don't have to live trapped by what you've been told. You can create a new reality. And how does the golden flame work in practice? Think of an old radio, the kind that needs to be tuned to find the right station. When you live in fear and doubt, you're tuned to the channel of scarcity. You hear only noise, and money seems to run away. But when you activate the golden flame, it's like turning the radio knob until you find the frequency of prosperity. Suddenly, everything becomes clear. Opportunities appear, people enter your life, ideas spring to mind. Money starts flowing, not because you're forcing it, but because you're tuned in. To reinforce this attunement, there's a powerful practice. Every morning upon waking, before checking your phone or saying anything, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and repeat the golden flame prayer 3 times. Do this for 21 days in a row. You'll notice a transformation not only in your finances, but also in how you feel. Your energy shifts, your attitude toward life changes, and life responds accordingly. And before bed, practice again. But at night, add a visualization. Imagine golden coins gently falling onto your bed as if the sky was showering. Wealth on your dreams. See yourself sleeping peacefully, protected by a golden blanket, while your subconscious works to attract opportunities and dissolve blockages. Now I want to share with you a symbolic story that shows the power of the golden flame. There was a woman named Helena. She worked hard, but she was always in debt. Every time she received her paycheck, it seemed like the money evaporated. One day, exhausted, she decided to pray to the golden flame every morning and night. At first, she thought it was strange, but she kept at it. On the 7th day, she received an unexpected call from a friend offering her extra work. On the 15th day, an old debt was paid off. On the 21st day, she managed to pay off her bills and still had money left over to invest in a small business she had always dreamed of. Helena realized that the golden flame didn't work magic, but it opened paths that had been blocked by her own vibration. She became a new person, more confident, more prosperous. And here's the secret. The golden flame responds to faith and repetition. The more you invoke it, the stronger it becomes. It's like a real flame. The more you blow on it, the more it grows. Now I want you to make an even more profound decree with me. Golden flame, envelop me in your light, purify my thoughts, strengthen my heart, open my financial pathways. No evil, no scarcity, no debt has power over me. I am worthy of abundance, I am worthy of prosperity, I am the golden flame in action. Repeat this forcefully and feel as if you are carving this truth into your subconscious. Perhaps right now you're asking yourself, but how will this help me if my situation is so difficult? The answer is simple. When you change within, the outside changes. Prayer doesn't replace action, but it provides direction. Without it, you act confused and desperate, and money slips away. With it, you act in an aligned, inspired way, and money flows. Imagine for a moment a dark road. You're trying to walk, stumbling over rocks, falling into potholes. This road is your financial life without the golden flame. Now imagine you light a golden torch. Suddenly you see the path, avoid potholes, find shortcuts. This is your financial life with the golden flame. The road is the same, but the light changes everything. What's more, the golden flame doesn't just attract money, it also protects what you already have. How many times has money flowed in and out of your hands like water? How many times has an unexpected expense ruined your plans? The golden flame acts as a shield. When you pray, you create an energy field that repels loss, deception, and waste. Decree, golden flame, seal my finances. Everything I earn multiplies. Everything I invest returns multiplied. No negative energy can touch my prosperity. And believe me, it works. Now, a very important detail, the golden flame is also a flame of forgiveness. Many people are financially trapped because they carry hurt or guilt. Perhaps you feel angry at someone who owes you money or ashamed of bad decisions you've made. As long as this weight remains, prosperity doesn't flow. So pray like this: I release all who owe me. I free myself from all guilt. Golden flame, burn all resentment within me. I open myself now to the free flow of abundance. Do this and you'll feel a profound relief. It's as if chains are broken and energy begins to circulate. In closing, I want you to keep this phrase in your heart. I am the golden flame of abundance, and nothing can extinguish the light of my prosperity. Repeat this whenever you feel afraid, and remember that the gold of the universe is not outside but inside you.